Hi artists, today we're going to do some printmaking and we're going to use our washable markers to make our prints. So we're going to start with a piece of styrofoam. This is your printing plate, all right? Now make sure your name is on the back. We're going to divide this into some sections. Now I couldn't find a ruler, so I'm just using a popsicle stick, but you can use a ruler. And I'm going to divide this into 6 different sections. And we're going to fill those different sections with different kinds of lines because we've been talking about all kinds of lines. All right, so I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to start with some wiggly lines. And when I do this, I kind of hold the pencil on an angle because it's less likely to tear the styrofoam that way. So I start with some wiggly lines, and then next I think I'm going to make a line of little birds, just like we did when we were doing our primary and secondary colors. And you're just going to fill each of these different sections with different kinds of lines. You guys made a whole list of lines, so this should be easy peasy for you guys. I'm going to have some zigzag lines, some parallel lines, then I'm going to add some dotted lines. I love the dotted lines. That was kind of fun. So go ahead and think of all the different kinds of lines. Here's some diagonal ones. And then the next one, I'm going to draw like waves, but I'm going to put little diamonds on top. Oh, it looks kind of like a crown. So let's make the bottom one castle-shaped lines. All right. Oh, give them some windows. Now you're going to work with your washable markers, and you're going to color in those different patterns and designs you created in those spaces. Now the thing about these markers is they stay a little bit wet on the styrofoam, so it's really easy to smudge them and to get them all over yourself. So make sure that when you're coloring that you start at the top so that your hand's not dragging through the colors. All right, so color all of those different spaces and lines in. And when we're done that, we're going to use this printing plate to take this image and print it onto another piece of paper. And we're going to do that. It'll be the mirror image. It means it'll be backwards to what it's looking now, but it's going to be so cool. I love this project. They always turn out so great. All right, almost finished now. Now you should have your paper ready to go by the time you finish this. All right, almost there. I love orange and blue together because they're complementary colors. They look so nice together. All right, I'm going to put our printing plate aside for just a moment, and I'm going to get a piece of paper. Make sure your name is on the back of that paper before you start. I'm going to take the wet sponge and make our paper damp but not too soggy. And then I'm going to take the sponge and I'm going to rub it on our paper. Now you don't want to rub too hard because wet paper does tear pretty easily, so you need to be careful. Firm but gently rub the paper. All right, once that's done, we pull up the paper and voila, there is our print. Now I tried another one with the lines in a different configuration, and I think I loved this one better. So I'm going to color this all in, same way I did before, but I just think that the diagonal line makes it a little bit more interesting. And I'm using this all kinds of different colors, nice bright bold colors. All right, and we're going to go through the same process, and there you go, there's the finished print. I think it's time that you guys got to work making your own prints. So have fun and stay creative.